Howdy. Yeah, there you go. This thing is started as a Sigma child's guitar. Sigma is a somewhat reputable brand, and so they're purported to be well made. It had problems. We got it on the internet, and we've done everything, pretty much everything. Every square inch of this thing has been gone over and gone through. It was sort of like it was a child's guitar, but it had a classical machine heads. Anyway, with 6-string, we plugged the original holes and drilled 8 instead of 6. The tuners are good. If you look really close, you'll never see this, but underneath the French polish, I guess, I call it American polish, underneath that, you can still read the Sigma logo under there. We removed the old top, and I believe we reinforced all the kerfing, but I'm not going to take this out right now. We've also done extensive work in this heel and neck area to make sure that it'll never move. And I've been looking at this thing for months and it hasn't moved. It's a new Engelmann spruce, solid spruce top. We get the Engelmann spruce from StuMac. It's X-braced with scalloped bracing. This is a Asian import bridge. You'll see these on certain other guitars. I don't remember what they are. I think they might be, well, anyway, the Jose something, but they're also, anyway, the fretboard, I added a fretboard because it needed string height. The geometry of the guitar was such that it needed string height, so we put on a new fretboard. It's from Asia, but it is pearl inlaid, and I've trimmed it to be a short scale. It's 22 inches. And I've looked at the inlay. The inlay is thick and it's real. I don't know a particular shell or what. Anyway, it's nice inlay. It's quality inlay. So it's basically new. Basically, the guitar is new. Every square inch has been refinished. This is a faux rosewood finish that I applied. And normally you call this French polish. I'm calling it American polish because the final step for me is leaves a little texture, and I finish with rubbing compound, which is viable in French polish too, by the way, I believe. So anyway, this would normally be called an octave mandolin. It is an octave mandolin. It can be strung and tuned as an octave mandolin. But octave mandolin is kind of mandolin's got a 14-inch scale, and an octave mandolin would have a 28-inch scale. Well, you could cheat that a little bit, go 27, because you could have a 13.5-inch mandolin scale. But many of these things, octave mandolins, sometimes called bouzouki, Irish bouzouki, use a 21.5-inch scale length, sometimes maybe 20. And you have to put incredibly fat strings on it to get the tension needed to intonate and produce tone, volume and tone. So this is, I showed this to some people, and the first people who looked at it actually, and they want to buy it, I believe. They would like to have it tuned differently than an octave mandolin, and I agree. We've tuned it to a standard uke tuning. That's G, C, E, A, I believe. Yeah, G, C, E, A. I don't play it that well, but it's, if you drop this A down to a G, I can play it all day long. I grew up on this tuning. It's fingered just like a 5-string banjo neck would be fingered, only it's in the key of C instead of the key of G. So that's how it's tuned. I'm going to noodle on it for a while, and what I'm really kind of just documenting what's been done to this. This was given to me by Anthony Mazzella, who's a world-class guitar player. I've done work for him in the past, and he laid that on me, and it fits with the decorative aspect of the unit. So, I normally am tuning my mandolins with a different open tuning. I won't go into that right now, but I play the 5-string banjo, so I know, this is the minor chord form for. You got this one here. This is your A minor up here in the key of G. Right now, I can't even. You've got the other minor here. You're in. So if this is C, this is 5 frets up to be your G. No, F, excuse me. C, this is the F chord. C, F, and then your G. It's just like G, C, and D in the key of G, yada, yada, yada. I'm really into open tunings, and I do them all, do them in my head. I'm going to noodle on this and try to do different things. Maybe turn it on and off. I put this, one of the reasons for putting this in is because it's cutting the volume down by 30% maybe. It's way, way loud when you take this out. It's a little more brash. So it's you could tune it to be in between by removing some of the leaves on this rosette tree. playing. You can also go up here. I've played it in the first position, second position, and then we start again in the third position. And then the bridge. Now I should be fretting this string over here for the full A minor, but there's hardly anything left in this hand. And if the action wasn't nice and low and the strings reasonably light, it would be real hard to play, but it's not, because the strings are low and light. Build another one of these with a 24-inch scale. This is in C. Mine will probably be in B or maybe A. And it'll have 5 courses. So I can add the bass component and do more blues. Exactly what we're going to know, what can I say? We might even try to leave the USA. Mistake there. Obviously, I'm leaving this string open when I'm making the F chord, when I could and should probably fret it for a full chord. But my hand is just, I'm selling the open tuning more than this is the 4 strings of a guitar, but this string here is dropped 2 frets. And the strings then have the same relationship as a 4-string banjo, 5-string banjo, but with different values for the notes. It's a green, rocky road, promenading green. Tell me who y'all love. Tell me who you love. Got a carpet on the floor, you never get to Baltimore. It's a green, rocky road, promenading green. It's a nice tuning. It's a nice octave mandolin. I've been having a real good time with it. Pulled into Nazareth, I was feeling about 10:30. Need a place where I could lay my head. Mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? He grinned and shook his head. No was all he said. Take a load off Annie. Take a load for free. Take a load off Annie. And you put the load right on me. Crazy Chester followed me, and he caught me in the fall. He said, I'll fix you right. You'll take Jack, my dog. Wait a minute, Chester. You know I'm a peaceful man. He said, won't you feed 'em when you can? Take a load off Annie. Take a load for free. Take a load off Annie. And put the load right on. Catch your cannonball, boys, and take me down the line. My bag is sinking low. Do believe it's time. Get back to Miss Fanny. She's the only one left me here with her dogs for everyone. Take a load off Annie. Take a load